Minuten geht's los, Österreich gegen Polen.
muted.
In 8 Minuten geht's los mit dem letzten Spiel der EuroU23 Europameisterschaft in Wales. Polen gegen Österreich.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whether you're joining us here local time in Wales. We're about to get underway here with our evening game. Team Austria against Team Poland. Last game of this group play here in Wales. Very well, sir. Very well. As we are now going to give you some footage in the Austrian bullpen. Felix Simile just talking with his bullpen catcher, Lucas Bickle. Felix Simile expected to start this game tonight for Team Austria. On the mound, Felix Simile. Lucas Scheiker holding the camera with his hand. Little D, take your hands out of your pockets. You look suspicious over there. Anyway, Lucas Scheiker talking right now with Felix Simile. Looks to be in high spirits, getting ready, underway. This game to take off quite soon. Just to give you some team stats here for Team Austria. So far, posting a team ERA of 3.6. And obviously not the issue in this case, as offensively Team Austria has been struggling, recording only 2 hits over 16 innings of play. Both of those hits coming from Samuel Hackle. So Team Austria hoping to get off hot, get off on the right foot in this game against Poland, which would advance them to Group E in the next round of play, Czech Republic. Game going to take place shortly, and we'll give you some stats there from Team Poland as well. As a team, hitting 250, holding opponents to a 239 batting average. Team ERA currently at 6.63. So Poland looking to post a win in the win column as it stands right now. Team Spain finishing first in the group with a perfect 3-0 record. Team Great Britain with a record of 2-1. Poland and Team Austria both sitting right now at 0-2. And looking to throw something up in the win column tonight. And Athletics TV proudly presents the game tonight, brought to you live from a 1993 Volkswagen van. We're hoping that our crew can work as a unit. Stephen Johnson on the camera, technical crew, Stefan Herzog, Lucas Scheiker, and Kleinis David, last name unknown. We think he's homeless. We found him hanging outside of a McDonald's and has agreed to work the entire tournament for a double cheeseburger. National team anthems about to be underway, and we'll come right back to you. Looking forward to this one, folks.
Starting lineup, Polska DH, number 0, Maciej Wróblewski. First baseman nummer 73, Dominik Golubiewski. Shortstop nummer 9, Jakub Wojciak. Third baseman nummer 53, Mitosz Pawrocki. Left field nummer 13, Kaspar Kaminski. Center field nummer 15, Radoslav Ziada. Second base nummer 3, Adrian Moloarczyk. Catcher nummer 62, Jacek Wieck. Right field nummer 25, Dominik Gadinski. Und starting pitcher für Polska, Przemysław Kruszek. And all the Österreich, Clemens Cikolski. Assistant Coach Hiro Sakanashi. Assistant Coach Christian Tomsich. Und Assistant Coach Matthias Scheicher. General Manager Robert Buchert. Und Starting Lineup für Österreich, Shortstop Nummer 24, Moritz Scheicher. Second Baseman, Lücke Nummer 4, Severin Schutz. Centerfield, Lücke Nummer 6, Ferdinand Robert. Catcher, Lücke Nummer 29, Samuel Hackel. Starting Pitcher für Österreich, Nummer 23, Felix Zimmerle. Left Fielder, Lücke Nummer 30, Roger Leitzinger. First Base, Nummer 36, Philipp Ecke. Third Baseman, Nummer 8, Christoph Hoscher. Und im Right Field für Österreich, die Nummer 12, Maximilian Wengeröden. And all reserves from Team Austria. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem from Polska. And the national anthem from Austria.
Hello and welcome once again. Athletics TV proudly presenting to you our last and final game from group play here in Wales. Team Austria facing off against Team Poland. Should be quite a game, and we'll cover this for you as best as we can. And by that I mean only the best, the finest coverage in all of broadcasting. I'm Ryan Roop. On camera, we've got Steven Johnson, technical crew, Lucas Scheicher, Stefan Herzog, and little Kleines, the last name unknown, once again We found him outside of McDonald's. He's willing to work for cheap, and he's a hard worker indeed. Taking the field right now is Team Poland. Looking forward to this one, as I've already said, and I'll say it again. Really looking forward to the live ticker once the crew up in the booth decides to stop messing around and wants to post that link. Would be fantastic. Oh, and look at this, our lineup for the Polish national team. On the mound for the Polish national team is pitcher one and only Przemysław Kruczek. Behind the plate, Jacek Wilk. First baseman, Dominik Gublepski. Second baseman, Adrian Mularczyk. Shortstop, Jakub Wojciech. Third baseman, Miloš Pofrockchi. Left fielder, Kasper Kaminski. Center fielder, Radstof Zacha. Right fielder, Dominik Gajinski. And DH, Maciek Wroblepski. Leading off for Team Austria, number 24, Moritz Scheiker. Batting second, playing second base, number 11, Severin Schutz. Ferdinand Obed, batting in the 3-hole, playing center field, wearing number 6. Cleanup hitter, Sammy Hackle. Catcher, number 29, Felix Simile. On the mound for Team Austria tonight, Michael Jordan, 23. Richard Altsinger, left field, number 30. First baseman, Philip Eckel, wearing number 36. Christoph Hirscher, number 8, in the hot corner. And right fielder, Maximilian Wenger, number 12. And we are definitely looking forward to this one. Our umpires, our officiating crew for the day. Behind the plate, Mr. Chomakov, all the way from Russia. First baseman, the Italian stallion Maestri. And our man from the Ukraine, Milanovsky, down the third base line as Mr. Kruczek throws his final warm-up pitch. And Mr. Scheiker approaches the batter's box with only one thing on his mind, and that's reaching base. Team Austria, as we know right now, struggling offensively with only 2 hits recorded over 16 innings. Both hits coming from Sammy Hackle. About to kick this game off. Batter steps into the box. Pitcher takes a sign. First pitch, popped up. Foul, out of play. Zdzisław Kruczek on the mound, delivering the 0-1 pitch. Taken upstairs. Nope, ball. Called for a strike. 0-2 count here. Moritz Scheiker quickly finds himself in the hole. Kruczek delivers. Curveball hit to second baseman. And throws the ball away. Throwing error by second baseman will allow Moritz Scheiker to advance to second base. It looked as if he tried to guide it there instead of just throwing it. And with that, Team Austria has a runner on second base, looking to capitalize quickly here on the Polish era. Number 11, Severin Schutz, steps into the box. Taken low at the knees, ball 1. Hit by pitch. Puts the second runner on for Team Austria, bringing up Ferdinand Obed to the plate with runners on first and second base. Definitely not the start the young Polish pitcher was looking for. Kruczek from the stretch delivers low and away, ball one. Ferdinand Obed had showed bunt but pulled back wisely on the pitch, low and away. Kruczek looking to get out of some early trouble here in the top of the first inning as he comes set and lifts and fires. A pitch low in the dirt, blocked by Mr. Vilk. No runners advance. Jacek Vilk behind the plate. Polish sensation. Count here. Obed takes a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. 2-1 pitch on the way from Kruczek, and it is popped foul to the left side, out of play. Little D, why don't you go get that ball? We could definitely use it in Otnong, as you know. We've been hitting potatoes now all season for BP, so. The wind that has been plaguing us all week has definitely died down. And Ferdinand Obed fouls off another one here. And third baseman makes a tremendous play by the fence. Mr. Pavrotsky, terrific job hanging in there, making the catch against the fence. This commentator was in fear. Thank you, Milos Pavrotsky, for saving my life there. I owe you one, my friend. Live stream team, whenever you guys want to dial in here and pop that thing on there, this commentator would love to work alongside you guys. Sammy Hackle swings to the first one for a strike. Just as I thought I was going to have to fire Stefan Herzog, I would easily fire that entire crew up there. Just kidding, having a good time over here. 0-1 count to Mr. Hackle, one out here in top of the first, runners on first and second. Takes the ball at the letters, 1-1 count. Janislav Kruczek here, 1-1 count. Delivers. Low and away, bring the count to 2-1. Two-one pitch on the way. Up in the zone, missing 3-1. Sammy Hackle finding himself in a 3-1 count, a hitter's count, as we say, waiting on the pitch from Kruczek, and he delivers. Swings through, 3-1 count. Big cut from the Stockerau sensation, Sammy Hackle, Mr. Schmackle, a.k.a. Slamwell. What are you going to do here at 3-2? Fouls one straight back, and we'll do it again. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Mr. Hiro Sakanashi, third base coach, very active out there, with Moritz Scheiker taking his lead off second, Severin Schutz leading off first. Kruczek comes set, looks the runner back, and delivers. Ball 4. And with that, the bases are loaded with 1 out here in the top of the first. Bringing up pitcher, number 23, Felix Simele. Looks like there's some activity already in the bullpen for Team Poland. Mikolaj Popowski getting warm in the bullpen, playing some catch. As Jaroslav Kruček finding himself in some early trouble here as he delivers. Ball one upstairs to Mr. Simile. Bases loaded right here in the top of the first inning. And he delivers. Upstairs, 2-0. Last thing you want to do right now is give anything away for free. As we know, Team Austria struggling offensively. Not doubting their capabilities, just not really putting their best foot forward in the 2-0 pitch. Taken for a strike, low and inside. With that being said, would be important here for the Polish Prince to fill up the zone, challenge these hitters, see what they can do. I see the 2-0-1 pitch is on the way. Taken, belt high strike, evening up the count at 2-2 for Felix Simile. Scheiker leads off third. Severin Schutz at second. Sammy Hackel on first. And the pitch is fouled away to the right side. And we'll do it again here, 2-2. And the pitch on its way. Fouled away. Count remaining once again at 2-2. Our in-stadium commentary. Just want to give a shout out to you guys. Whenever you want to throw the live ticker up there, maybe you want to close solitaire on your laptops and get to work, would be fantastic. Two-two pitch on the way. Pick to second, just gives him a look. And just like that, we are doing it all over again here, 2-2. Pitch taken, close on the border, filling up the count now at 3-2. Kruček delivers. Ball four in the dirt. And with that, Team Austria is on the board, scoring its first run of the tournament here in the top of the first against Poland, threatening still with bases loaded, one out, as Richard Altsinger steps in the box. The young outfielder currently playing with the Vienna Metro Stars. Looking here to keep the line moving. And there seems to be some activity here as manager comes out to the mound. Mound visit here with two coaches. Didn't know this was possible, bringing the pitcher a refreshing drink, and he gladly rehydrates. Don't believe this is allowed here to have two coaches on the mound. And the umpire is allowing it. He's allowing it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Pitcher getting some refreshing, thirst-quenching water from his coaching staff, as we still see some activity in the bullpen for Poland. Kruček trying to work out of some early game trouble. As the bases are loaded, comes set and delivers. Altsinger takes the ball for a strike. Count at 0-1. Fouled away. Jaroslav Kruček up in the count here, 0-2. And delivers. Line drive hit through the left side. Will bring in one run. Hackel rounding third. Wisely remains. And with that, Team Austria up 2-0 here after a solid piece of hitting, 2-strike hitting, which we've seen actually all day in this tournament. 2-strike hitting from Mr. Altsinger brings in the second run of the inning, bringing the score to 2-0 in favor of Team Austria. Down to the count 0-2, lines a pitch through the 6-hole, bringing up number 36, first baseman Philip Eckel. As he takes the ball upstairs, 1-0. A lot of these players here swinging wood bats as the pitch is on its way. And he lines it to center field. Solid piece of hitting. Scoring is Hackle. Coming around third, it's Simile. There will be no play at the plate as the ball is cut. And Eckel slides into second with the 2 RBI single, advancing on the throw. Double, let's say. Why not? And solid piece of hitting right there by Mr. Philip Eckel. Bringing the score now to 4-0. It's as if Austria saved up all its offensive prowess and is just unleashing it now upon Team Polen. Some frustration perhaps in the first 2 games, but they are not holding back here. What do you have to say about it, Stefan? Just kidding. Would never let you get on the microphone. How dare you? You might be fired this game, so don't even. Fouled off by young sensation from the Vienna Wanderers, Christoph Hirscher, number 8, third baseman. Runners on second and third base as the 0-1 pitch is delivered and put into play. Shortstop checks the runner, makes the throw, and, potential base running blunder here as Philip Eckel is tagged out on the play. Some poor base running there from Team Austria. Richard Altsinger read the ball quite well, and I believe Philip Eckel thought he had broke on the throw from the shortstop to first base. First baseman wisely runs back Mr. Eckel, who could have potentially been caught in a rundown, allowing Mr. Altsinger to score, but is quickly tagged out. Team Polen getting out of some early trouble here after the base running era from Mr. Philip Eckel. Unfortunate. Yet 4 runs after top of the first inning, and we'll be right with you. And just some quick stats for you right there. In this inning, Team Austria, with 4 hits, doubling their tournament total. Sorry, check that. 2 hits in 1 inning, in a half an inning, which is a representation of their entire hit total for the tournament up until this point. Some solid hitting right there from Altsinger and Eckel, giving them a 4-0 lead after the top of the first. And as we mentioned before, Team Polen as a team hitting .250. Opponents against them hitting .239. Team ERA of 6.36. Mr. Simile on the mound here and looking to pitch for the lead in the bottom of the first as these Polish players, as we know, playing with lots of passion, lots of desire, playing for pride at this point, as both teams posting an 0-2 record up until this point. Stepping into the box right now, leadoff man, number 0, DH, Macia Hroblewski. Looking to get his team off on the right start here. Simile from the windup delivers the first pitch. Pumps a strike in at the knees. 0-1. Beautiful weather here today in Wells. Wind has died down. Temperatures in around the low 80s. About 27 degrees, 28 degrees Celsius for all you Europeans out there. Simile delivers the pitch. Upstairs for a ball, bringing the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch on the way here. And it is lined into center field for a base hit. As we've seen today, plenty of 2-strike hitting across the board. Perhaps a miscued pitch there from Simile, leaving something too good in the zone with 2 strikes. And with that, Polen has his first base runner on. Stepping up, first baseman Dominik Gorlepski. Simile from the stretch. Off speed. Back pick to first base. 0-1 count here.
Okay, Russia beat Belarus for the third place game, so the winner of here plays against.
And Simile working from the stretch here delivers. Off speed. Count now at 0-2. And getting some quick updates here from our technical crew. Russia pulling out a victory in the 10th inning against Belarus, winning 2-1, which will achieve them 3rd place in Group A. And the winner of this game goes on to play Russia. Loser will play Belarus. Runner breaks. Curveball in the dirt. Sliding in safe at second. And seems to be a batter's interference, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, correct that. Check swing called for a strike. And thus recording the first out of the inning. Base runner advances on the steal. Number 9, Jakub Vocek, shortstop, taking a ball low in the dirt, 1-0. Winner of this game goes on to play Russia. Loser will play Belarus in the next round of games taking place in the Czech Republic. As strike on the pitch. Simile working here, checks the runner, checks again, delivers. Curveball in the dirt, handled nicely by Sammy Hackle. Austria up 4-0 here, bottom of the first, with 1 out, runner on second, and a 2-1 count to Jakub Vocek. Calling time now, as he has the right to do. Back when I used to play in the big leagues, you'd have to request time in advance and pay a fee of 30 shillings as the 2-1 pitch is on the way. Broken bat. Ground ball to second base. Fielded by Schutz. Fired over to first. Firewood. Get the chainsaws out, ladies and gentlemen, because we are now in the bottom of the first with an out. Milos Pasroki stepping into the box here with a runner on third and 2 down. Another update here. Netherlands leading right now 12-3 against Croatia for the first place game in Group A. Simile working from the windup here with the runner on third. Delivers. Strike. Count now at 1-1. Simile from the windup delivers. Curveball for a strike. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the first inning. As Simile delivers. And the ball is hit. Single down the left field line, bringing in Polen's first run. And some solid 2-strike hitting here. 1-2 pitch. Pasrucki able to hang in there and hook the ball down the line. Chipping away at Austria's lead now, 4-1. In all my years of broadcasting, I can say that this game will be a scratch and claw contest. That's the feeling I'm getting, and my cameraman is agreeing. Oh, wait, no, he's just eating sunflower seeds. As the first pitch is swung through for a strike. Kasper Kaminski, left fielder, number 13. Runner taking his lead off first. Simile working out of the stretch. Delivers. Low and away. Count now at 1-1. Simile checks the runner, comes set. Delivers. Curveball low. Two one count now. Swung through, bringing the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes here. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. 4-1 ball game. Already off to a hot start. Lots of action here. Don't worry, though. Bringing you plenty of stories from my days in the big leagues as Simile fires a pitch to home plate. Taken for a ball. Hackle from his knees. Keeping an eye on the runner at first base. Letting him know, hey, I see you. Don't worry. We'll talk later. Full count here. Runner takes off. And he takes the ball inside for a strike. And thus we're ending the bottom of the first inning. Due up next for the Austrian national team, number 912, Maximilian Wenger, Moritz Scheiker, and Severin Schutz. We'll be right with you, folks. And some action here in Group C as Slovakia leading against Georgia 15-2. Those two teams, in the 6th inning, those two teams battling for a 3rd place spot. As we know today, Great Britain losing to Spain. Spain finishing this tournament with the 1st place with a record of 3-0. Great Britain sitting now at 2-1. Austria and Poland battling right now as we speak for that 3rd place spot. And I'm proud to announce here we have a special guest in the passenger seat of the 1993 Volkswagen van. Is my friend, my teammate from men's national team, Benjamin Saltzman. Benjamin, thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you here. What do you think so far from this game? Give us your impressions, what you've seen thus far.
Well, good crowd here today. The boys seem to execute the basic play, so that is a change. And I feel like they're having a good thing going right now. So let's hope and see what they produce in the next 8 innings.
as Kruchek delivers the 1-0 and produces a swing on the high pitch from Maximilian Wenger, evening up the count at 1-1. Benjamin, as you know, Team Austria with a record of 0-2, as ground ball is hit up the middle for a single, putting a runner on for Austria. What do you think the keys to success here will be for them in this game?
In this game, really just make the basic plays. I mean, Polen has some talent out there, what I've seen so far. But I would say if you put position against position, Austria comes out on top.
Interesting. And one more question for you. What is your favorite food, and how often would you say, as the pickoff's thrown over to first, how often would you say you eat said food? And when you eat said food, how often do you chew said bites? And when you chew said bites, how delicious do they taste?
Well,
Bunt right back to the pitcher. Kruchek fires it over the head of the shortstop. And now, with that being said, we've got runners on second and third base. A very late, interesting slide from Mr. Wenger, possibly trying to take out third base coach Hiro Sakanashi, saying, hey, bud, I know how to run the bases. I don't need your help. But obviously, we take as many cues as we can for our third base coach. Back when I was in the big leagues, we didn't have base coaches. We didn't have bases. And I actually never played in the big leagues, okay? I'm coming clean right now. This is the last game of the tournament. I can't live a lie. Benjamin, as I said, tell us a childhood story of yours.
well, a childhood story.
Very fascinating, my friend. Very fascinating as Severin Schutz steps up and fouls one straight back.
I would like to know what kind of food you want me to talk about. Breakfast food, lunch, dinner, in between lunch.
Excellent question, because that will give me an opportunity right here as Kruchek singling to the right side of Severin Schutz. Two runners will score on the play as there's no – the ball is cut. And Austria off to a hot start here in the top of the second inning. And you have to imagine that the activity in the Polish bullpen will produce a potential pitching change here with a runner on first. This will allow me right now to give a shout-out to the creator, I believe it is the Earl of Sandwich, creator of the bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich, one of my favorites, as well as the creator of yoga pants and leggings. Whoever you are out there, thank you so much. Anyway, Benjamin, more specifically, what would you say is a proper pre-game meal for you as you were taking the field this season with the Vienna Metro Stars? Why don't you describe for us a little bit your diet there and how many beers you drink before the game, and if you drink any hard liquor, do you do it during the game? Because you guys are definitely on another level this year.
Well, thank you. Especially hearing that from a athletic is quite nice. Well, I try to eat as much McDonald's as I can. You know, sweet McGriddles in the morning, they get me going. You know, they also, every baseball player needs to have a satisfying poop before. So, that is just the thing that gets me going. A little coffee from McDonald's and sweet McGriddles. That's my pregame breakfast.
Excellent stuff here. Only the finest broadcasting here from Athletics TV. Tune in August 15th as the Athletics square off against the Bulls, 1 p.m. Tuesday. As the runner takes off, bunt is pulled back and safe at second as he is unable to hold on as he applies the tag. And with that, Austria has a runner in scoring position. No outs here in the top of the second inning. Definitely waking those bats up. Ferdinand Obed in the box here, looking to do some damage here in the top of the second inning. As he swings through a pitch right there. Would you say Ferdinand Obed was hitting for contact there or trying to hit the ball potentially to Vienna, a city further away? I said Linz the other day. Once again, don't know geographically where it is. And the pitch is delivered, taken upstairs for a ball 2 and 1 count.
I mean, I know Ferry for quite some time, and I think he never goes for contact. It's just as simple as that. He always goes 120%.
That's what you like to hear from Benjamin Salzman about about Ferdinand Obed. I had a chance to spend some time with Ferdinand Obed, and as I mentioned before, he loves pancakes and will consume them at any time in the day. As he pops the ball up, second baseman battling the sun, makes the catch, recording the first out of the inning. Benjamin, as I mentioned before, national team member, you experienced some success last week and a half ago in Belgrade. As we see some activity here, and believe there will be a pitching change for Team Poland as Slamwell Schmacko was about to step into the box. And the day is done for Krušek, Janoslav Krušek, going 1 1/3 inning here. Bringing in the right-handed relief pitcher, Nikolai Dobrovsky. And umpire asking to see and they're just talking, just saying hi to each other. Hopefully the mound is in good condition. As we saw the other day, almost swallowed a player from Great Britain. Let's see if the conditions are okay as he delivers his first warm-up pitch. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the experience in Serbia with the national team and talk about that.
Great group of guys. The team had really good team chemistry. It was enjoyable every single day in the hotel, at the field, at breakfast. It was just fun. I was very happy with the coaching staff. I think here Sakanashi gathered a couple of really talented coaches to bring to Serbia to support us. So that was really, really good. Other than that, yeah, I mean, you win a tournament. Obviously, you love winning tournaments. What's better than winning tournaments? I don't know. How do you feel about the success last week?
I was there. I was present. Unfortunately, not with a microphone in my hand. Had to do some work on the mound. Unfortunately, that's not my natural position. I am, as you know, a shortstop. And what do you think about me at shortstop? I feel like I'm one of the best in the league.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I always said that Ryan Roop is the best shortstop, left or right-handed, I've ever seen in my life.
Now, normally when I do play shortstop, I don't use a glove, but I don't want to focus too much on our abilities here. It's about these young talents, under 23 national team, Poland and Austria, 6-1 game here in the top of the second, 1 out. Runner on second base, Mr. Severin Schutz, after smacking a single into right field, signaling to his third base coach, 1 out, or maybe potentially letting him know that they want to. Maybe they might fight in between. No, okay, never mind. I know that Hero and I have had our differences, but I just wanted to say that the differences will continue and that we'll be enemies forever here. And the first pitch is delivered to Sammy Hackle, and he takes an aggressive hack, fouls it down the first baseline. First baseman in foul territory makes the catch, recording the second out of the inning. Mikolaj Dabrowski, relief pitcher, doing what he can here to limit the damage. As Felix Simile, starting pitcher, steps into the box. Strike one delivered to Felix Simile here in the top of the second inning. Sorry. Yes, of course, top of the second. Lifts and fires. Low and away. Count now at 1-1. Just want to give a special shout out now to Simon Peter. Let him know that everything is all right here in the booth. Hope that everything is all right with you out there. Dabrowski spins to second. Just keeping an eye on Mr. Schutz. You got to love the care and concern the pitchers have had in this tournament for base runners. Just letting them know, hey, you're not alone. We've got you. Pitch on its way. Strike on the inside corner with a breaking ball. Bringing the count now to 1-2. Packed house tonight here in Wells. Fans really enjoying the show being put on, supporting their teams here as the pitch is on its way. Fastball upstairs. Yasa Vilk springing to his feet once again, letting Mr. Schutz know, hey, what's up? Johannes Godler doing something very strange here as the 2-2 pitch is on its way. Curveball put into play down the third baseline. Bobbled. And on the era, Simile, safe at first. Severin Schutz advances to second base. Runners on the corners now as Richard Altzinger steps into the box here. As a teammate of Richard Altzinger, what are you expecting from him right now as he steps into the box here with 2 outs and runners on?
Well, I think one of Richie's big strength is that he can just turn off his head to any given moment. So right now, runners in scoring position, 2 outs. He's just going to smack it, I hope. And I think he's going to have that approach as well.
As he lines the ball over the shortstop's head, bringing in the 7th run and advancing Felix Simile to third base, sliding in. And he safely standing at second base. Good call there as Austria now leads 7-1 in the top of the second inning. I don't know if Team Austria knew they were allowed to hit every day this week, but it's as if they saved up their hits, opened up Pandora's box here now, and are just letting loose. So nice to see from these young men as Mr. Echo steps in the box with runners on second and third, 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Checks the runner, lifts, fires the ball into the plate. Half swing here, sends a slow roll to the third baseman who barehands it and makes a nice play as runner is called safe, claiming that the first baseman was not able to remain on the bag. Looked like a good stretch, but foot must have come on at the last second. And some wise, aggressive base running from the Austrian players there with 2 outs as 2 runs score on a ball that was hit barely past the pitcher's mound. And that one has got to hurt now as the score becomes 9-1 here in the top of the second inning. And Team Polen obviously not having their best day with already committing 4 errors here into the top of the second inning. Polen coach out there to have a little discussion with first base umpire, the Italian Stalin, Maestri. Umpire claiming that the first baseman was off the bag when he made the catch. Close play there. Obviously, he's got the best view, so we're going to take his word for it. 9-1 game here in the top of the second inning. Lots of action here. Crazy stuff. If anyone's listening out there, would definitely enjoy an iced tea, little David. Austria steps in the box now with a runner on first, 2 outs here. And delivers. Strike 1. Umpire signaling to the Austrian players that they have to stay in the dugout. Only the on-deck batter allowed out there. 0-1 pitch on the way. In the dirt low, 1-1 count here. Beautiful day here in Wells. Check that beautiful evening. As Husha swings through, strike 2 from Dabrowski. I want to give a special shout out to the Jumping Centurion Chicken Nuggets over here for providing a fantastic facility. And strike 3 swung through in the dirt. And Vilk deciding to make it interesting. And throwing out the runner at first. Score is 9-1 here. And thus ends the top of the second inning. So Austria putting up 5 runs in the top of the second. Really piling it on here early. Let's see how the Polish team responds. Obviously, both teams playing for pride here, playing for a third place spot in the next round of play.
Um den Ryan die ganze Zeit anzuhören, braucht man mehr als Zeit hier.
Leading off here in the bottom of the second inning is number 15 center fielder Radstov Zacha. Strike one on the inside corner. Simile delivers. Fouled off. Count quickly at 0-2. Keys right now for Simile will be pitching with a lead, filling up the zone. Team is up 9-1. No need to labor out there. Let's see what these Polish players can do. Count at 0-2. And strike 3 thrown. Makes quick work of leadoff man Satya with 3 strikes. And back to the dugout you go, young man. 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Simile lifts and fires. Ball 1 upstairs to Adrian Malacic. Strike 1 thrown from Simile. And the pitch on the way here. Grounded to third base. And finds its way through. After Christoph Huscha pulls his head up at the last second. Unfortunately cannot make the play. Good pitch from Mr. Simile. And with that error, the runner, Polen has his first base runner of the inning. Stepping up into the box, catcher Jacek Wilk. Simile pumps in strike 1 on the inside corner. No strike on the inside corner. Swings through a changeup, bringing the count to 0-2. Shout out to Athletics TV for broadcasting this game. Outnong Athletics, just a fantastic club with fantastic people who know baseball very well. Strike 3, making quick work of catcher Jacek Wilk. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Daniel Schwartz, everyone out there very concerned for you. Just want to know what happened to you. number 25, Dominic Gajinski. Thank you, intern Little David. Strike one. Ball one thrown. Count now at 1-1. Simile misses on the inside corner, bringing the count to 2-1. And now joining us in the passenger seat of the 1993 Volkswagen van is absolutely no one. I'm doing this broadcast alone as the ball is slapped over the first baseman's head as he singles into right field, putting runners on first and second base. And what's that? Oh, blast from the past. Daniel Schwartz joining us right now in the booth. Daniel, representative from Adang Pukan. He organizes the umpiring crew for the club and loves to umpire himself. Definitely never passing the job off to anyone else. Is Marco Smith. Anyway, Daniel, thanks for joining us here. What do you think so far of the tournament and the display from Team Austria?
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I really like it here.
Please, don't steal any broadcasting time here. As number 0 for Blepski steps in the box, designated hitter, and he grounds one to shortstop. Moritz Scheiker goes the easy route, fires one to second base, sliding in a little bit late was 25, but hopefully no bad blood, no intentions there. And after 2 innings, the score is 9-1. Daniel,
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about yourself.
I just came here from Salzburg. I sold some pipelines for the Grand Canyon today, so I made a much of money, bro. And he's stealing my dip, actually.
You hate to see that happen. Just he spends 1 season in Australia, and now he's just from the land down under where women glow and men plunder, and he is plundering quite a bit. Benjamin Salzman back here joining us. Benjamin, where did you go?
I spent 3 lovely months in Canberra, Australia. Not much to do than go to barbecues and drink beer.
Wow, sounds like a horrible life. Glad that you made it back here and survived a treacherous 3 months in Canberra, Australia. Daniel, what happened to you?
So much.
Good answer, good answer. And with that, we are now in the top of the 3rd inning. Stepping into the box now for Team Austria is number 9 hitter, right fielder, Maximilian Wenger. We've got a fantastic crew here. Steven Johnson on the camera technical crew of Lucas Scheiker, Stefan Herzog, and Little David. Strike one taken low and inside. Just want to thank my crew and let everyone out there know that by the end of this broadcast, I will fire one of these men because we cannot afford to pay such talented professionals anymore. You can post your comments in the comment section of who you think should be fired. My name as well, and I'm Ryan Roop. If you want to see me go, just let us know. And yes, thank you, cameraman Steven Johnson. That's what I already said. And you're up for contention as well because you've been shaking that camera like it's a milkshake. Pitch on the inside corner taken for a ball, bringing the count now to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sorry, 2-2 count here. 2-2 pitch here to Venga. It's taken for a strike. Curveball in the outer half. And that brings us one out here in the top of the third inning. Moritz Scheiker stepping up to the plate here with one out in the top of the third inning. Looking out in the crowd tonight, see a lot of excited fans here. Just going nuts. Wow. Keep it down. We'll happily let you guys know that there are no vuvuzelas in the crowd as of yet. And Scheiker, Oppo Taco there, singles to the sick hole. And he's got himself a base hit now in the top of the third inning with one out. Jesus, Daniel, what happened to you? I know what you guys are thinking at home, just letting anyone step into the van right now. And that's because I've been commentating all by myself this week, and I need a little attention here. I'm going a little crazy in this van, especially with Stefan Herzog back there. That's right, Stefan Herzog of Atnang Puchheim. Can't trust this guy. You never know what he's going to do. Number 11, Severin Schutz in the box. Ball upstairs. And Severin Schutz swings through a pitch low and away, taking the count to 1 ball and 1 strike. One out here in the top of the third inning. 9-1 ball game for Team Austria. Dabrowski comes set and delivers. Pitch low and away. Potential small ball being played here. 9-1 ball game here in the top of the third inning. Curveball. Call for a strike. Count now at 2-2. Strike 3 on the curveball. Doubles up on the breaking ball. Recording the second out of the inning and bringing up Ferdinand Obed, number 6. Center fielder for the Austrian under-23 national team. Two outs here. Dabrowski working out of the stretch with a runner on first base. Strike 1 taken. Count at 0-1. Polen looking to get back in the dugout and turn this game around offensively. And curveball is hit to second base, knocked down, and no play is made. Second baseman slipping and sliding over there, rushing, not able to make a throw. And with that brings up Sammy Hackle. Second baseman out there on some roller skates. Unfortunately unable to make the play. And Sammy Hackle here getting up now with 2 outs in the top of this third inning. And ground out to short, easily flips it over for the field of choice, ending the inning here in the top of the third. Welcome back here to Athletics TV. Just want to remind my crew to stop talking while I'm talking. I'm the one with the microphone. And Stefan, calm down. I see you reaching into my bag. Please don't touch any of my things. And leading off now for the Polish national team, first baseman number 73, Dominik Golebski. Athletics TV presenting to you live from Wales the under 23 European Championships. Similarly working on a house in his downtime, but now he's pitching in a baseball game as he delivers a strike to first baseman Golebski. 9-1 ball game here in the bottom of the third. Polen looking to get something started as a line drive is hit to right field, backtracking and caught by Maximilian Wenger. Good wood there. Unfortunately hit right to the right fielder, recording the first out of the inning. One out here in the bottom of the third inning. And delivers a pitch for a strike on the inside corner. Little two-seam action on that fastball. Count now 0-1. Number 9, Jakub Vucic. Soft liner hit over first baseman's head, and we see Jakub booking it around the bag, going for 2 here, and holding at second base, and has himself a 1-out double. Looking to propel his team here, chip away at this 9-1 lead here in the bottom of the third inning. Obviously, no need to score all the runs at once. Chip away, battle back. We'll see how this game progresses. I gotta say, I think I'm getting a hang of these Polish names. I wouldn't consider myself fluent in the language, but as Milos Pasrucki steps into the box, third baseman, and spins, takes a look at the runner. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Delivers a pitch on the outside, half of the plate, bringing the count to 1 ball and no strikes. And Simile working here. 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Trying to get his team back in the dugout. Strike taken on the inner half. Count now at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Simile looks in, comes set. Pays no mind to the runner and delivers the pitch, which is hit in the air to left field. Altzinger makes the catch, recording the 2nd out of this inning. Next up for Polish national team, left fielder Kasper Kaminski. Just want to say a special thanks to Daniel Schwartz stopping by the passenger seat. Next time, don't slam the door. Be considerate as Simile delivers. Ball in the inside corner. Count at 1-0. Simile comes set, looks back, and delivers the pitch. Called a strike on the inside corner. 1-1 count here. Bottom of the third inning. 9-1 ball game. Keys to success here right now is pounding the zone. Simile delivers. Off speed, fouled away. Count now at 1-2. And joining us in the revolving door that is this passenger seat, president of the Atnang Puchheim Athletics, Sebastian Liebeseller. Welcome, Sebastian. How are you today?
Great, Ryan. Thanks for being on your show.
Oh, no worries, no worries. You can pay me later. Ball upstairs, runner taking off at third base. Bang, bang play called safe. And here comes manager Clem Shikowski to have a talk with and stolen base here. Bang, bang play. Third base umpire Milanovsky from Ukraine saying, hey, I got this one. Take it easy. Get back in the dugout. Rest those legs here in the bottom of the third inning. Sebastian, what do you think about this tournament run by the Wells Centurions Club? And give us your impressions right now.
I think they're doing a great job. They just have a nice setup here. They organized it very well. I think the teams feel very welcome. And overall, the games are great.
Agreed. We've had some thrilling games. Spain defeating Great Britain this morning, earning themselves a first-place spot as Simile delivers a pitch that must have – oh, ball four. Base runner now on the corners for the Polish national team, bringing up center fielder Radstof Zacha. What can you say in general about the direction that baseball in Europe, especially baseball in Austria, is moving as the country has hosted numerous tournaments this year? Give us your opinion on that.
I think Austrian baseball teams, the national teams, have proven that they're getting closer to the A pool, to the top 10 teams of the continent, and I think the under 23 team this tournament was not too lucky, but we'll hope they get a win here to close up the tournament for them and have a nice ending.
Agree. And with that being said, a pop-up down the third base line, camped under by Christoph Huscher, recording the third out of the inning, ending the third inning for us, bringing up Team Austria in the top of the fourth. Yeah, I agree. The games so far have been definitely very interesting to commentate and broadcast. Athletics TV, proud to bring to you the final game of this tournament. Austria looking like they're loosening up here after not putting their best foot forward in the first two games of this tournament, scoring now 9 runs through 3 innings, looking to add on to that total as we have a 9-1 game. And Sebastian, what can you say about your club in general? How's the team been playing, and what are you looking forward to for the second half of the BLA season?
I think we had a very good season so far, and everyone is back on track. We had a slow start, but now it looks like the team found its groove again. We're sitting in a nice first place in the West Division, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the playoffs, of course, and to a hot fall. We're going to play long season this year with all the national team competitions, and I think it's going to be great for the fans, and it's going to be great for the team too.
Excellent. Looking forward to it as well. You can follow the Athletics on the live stream brought to you by Athletics TV. Next game, August 15th, broadcast Tuesday at 1 p.m. against the Hard Bulls. Thank you very much for joining us, Sebastian Liebeseller, and we look forward to talking to you again.
Thanks for having me on your show once again, Ryan. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And with that, Felix Simile takes a curveball for a strike here in the top of the fourth inning. Ball misses on the inside corner, evening up the count at 1-1. Ball upstairs. A little chin music there from Dabrowski. Coach Hiro Sakanashi displaying his amazing language skills there. 2-1 count. As Simile drives one deep to left field, going back. And this one is out of here. Hire yourself an Italian oarsman because this ball is gondola. Hit over the left field wall, thus having the first home run of this tournament. Couldn't have come at a better time here. Simile smashing that 2-1 pitch down the left field line. 10-1 for Austria. Hung in there in a hitter's count and puts the ball down the line. 322 feet at least. That's a whole bunch of meters. At least 99. As bringing up Richard Altsinger here. Ball taken. Ball low. Bringing the count now to 3 balls and 1 strike.
Great home run call. Great home run call.
3-1 now for Mr. Altsinger. And he smacks one past the shortstop. And he's got himself a base hit here in the top of the 4th inning. Austria hitting the baseball with their bats. Simple. That's what we like to see. Philip Eckel stepping into the box here for Team Austria as Altsinger takes his lead. Dabrowski delivers from the stretch in the dirt. Count at 1-0. Some action in the Austrian bullpen as number 25, Mark Seidel, playing some light catch. As Eckel takes a big hack at the 1-0 pitch, even up the count now at 1-1. Curveball driven into the left field. Gavin, that one will roll all the way to the fence, scoring Altsinger from first base. And Mr. Eckel has himself an RBI double here in the top of the 4th inning, putting Austria up 11-1. Austria just hitting that ball in every part of the park right now. Austria recording its 9th hit of the game after only posting 2 hits in 16 innings of play. So making up for lost time here as Christoph Husche steps in the box. 3rd baseman, number 8, the young sensation from Vienna, takes a strike at the belt. Coaches must be pleased with this hitting display that the Austrian team is putting on right now, jumping all over the Polish pitching. Ball taken low at the feet, evening up the count at 1-1. 1-1 count here. Checks the runner and delivers. Foul ball, bringing the count to 1-2. Simile leading off the inning with a home run down the left field line. Outsinger signaling up the middle, and then Echo bringing him in, doubling into left center field gap. Horscher looking to keep the line moving here. Falling behind a count of 1-2. Curveball swung through for a strike. Recording the first out of the inning here in the top of the fourth. Echo taking his lead off second base as number 12, Maximilian Wenger, steps into the box and takes a low strike. Count 0-1. Swings through a curveball in the dirt. Count now at 0-2. Catcher Jacek Vilk very active behind the plate, doing whatever he can to prevent Mr. Eckel advancing 90 feet, obviously so precious at this point in the game. Fastball taken upstairs. Curveball fouled away. And we'll do it again here, folks. Count at 1-2. 1-2 count here in the top of the fourth to Maximilian Wenger. Checks the runner and delivers. Curveball up. Count now at 2-2. And a line drive hit into right field. Some impressive two-strike hitting. Ball is quickly fired into the cutoff man. Austria now has runners on the corners here in the top of the fourth. Wenger, after waving after a couple curveballs, is able to hang back and drive that ball into right field. Very nice hitting with two strikes on the off-speed pitch. Stepping up to the plate now, leadoff man, Moritz Scheicher, designated hitter. No, correct that, shortstop. Moritz Scheicher. Looking to do some damage here in the top of the fourth. Takes the ball outside, bringing the count to 1-0. Beautiful day here in Wells. Beautiful baseball weather. Wind has died down. Pick over to first. And in 6 innings of play in Group A, Netherlands beats Croatia, securing a first place spot in their group of play. 18-3 for the Netherlands. Slovakia 15-4 over 7 innings, beating Georgia. Count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes as Scheicher takes off speed on the outer half. Dobrevsky featuring that curveball quite a lot this inning. And Scheicher off the hands, flares one into shallow left as the shortstop goes back, makes the catch. Recording the second out of this inning. Stepping into the box now, pinch hitter, number 25, Mark Seidel. Beat you live stream guys to it. I'm all over it. Runners on the corners now here with Seidel getting in our bat. Takes low, ball 1. Austria with an 11-1 lead here, top of the 4th inning. Some activity in the Polish bullpen. Ball taken. Bringing the count to 2-0. And from the set, delivers a 2-1 pitch. Outer half. Count now at 3-1. Ball put down the third baseline, foul.
Eh,
2-2 pitch on the way. As pitcher comes set, runners on the corners here as Seidel waits and puts the ball in play, grounded to shortstop. Shuffles across, fires, and out is Seidel at first base. Close play, recording the 3rd out of the inning. Austria 11-1. Single down the line. As leadoff man puts the ball in play in the bottom of the 4th inning. Stepping up to the box, number 62, Jacek Wilk. Misses ball 1. Ball missing downstairs, 2-0. Single to start the inning from Adrian Milacic. Jacek Vik looking to do something here with the 2-0 count. Takes the ball in the inside corner. Count now at 2-1. Ball now 3-1 count. Three-one pitch is put into play. Right back to the pitcher. Fires the shortstop. Scheicher fires the first base. And Seidel couldn't handle that one. Lead runner out at second. 1-6. Fielder's choice. Runner on first now for Dominik Gadzinski. Simile delivers from the stretch. Strike one. Shout out to all the fans in the crowd. If anyone wants to bring us boys in the van, refreshing drink, we will not hesitate to stop you. Strike one thrown. Evening up the count now. 1-1 count. Ball 2 thrown low. 2-1 count here in the bottom of the fourth inning as Simile delivers the pitch. Low and in for a strike, evening up the count here at 2-2. Sorry, correction. Strike 3 called. Number 0, Maciek Wablewski steps in with 2 outs here. And he pulls one down third baseline, foul. Count now 0-1. Simile comes set. 0-1 pitch on the way. Smash to third base. Husha takes it on the hop. Over to first. Picked by Seidel. Out recorded. And that's it for bottom 4 here. Team Austria due up next inning. We'll check right back with you. Coming to you in the top of the 5th inning here. Athletics TV presenting to you the last game of group play here in Wells. Shout out to the crew here, technical man Lucas Scheiker, Stefan Herzog, intern Little David, cameraman Steven Johnson, extraordinaire, and myself, Ryan Patrick Roop. Has been a pleasure to broadcast to you the past 3 days. We've had some fantastic weather. Shout out to Steven especially, as he has been immobile, sitting, cooking in the sun, as Ferdinand Obed strike one, low and away. Shout out to photographer, professional man who takes pictures, Joe Yun. Ball low and away now. His camera has many lenses, and he takes pictures with it of people. As Ferdinand chops one to the second baseman on the run, fields it, fires over. Ooh! And first baseman on, and Obed's trying to take two here, and he is out on the tag. Ferdinand, don't be afraid to slide here. Your pants will be washed, and throwing error from the second baseman, quickly recovered by first baseman Dominik Kolevsky, floated over to second, out on the tag there, and Poland's got its first out of the inning. Schmackel stepping up to the plate here with one out. Takes the ball inside. Count 1-0. Sammy takes one low in the zone for a strike. Count now 1-1 in the top of the 5th inning. Pitcher steps off, checks inside his hat. Nothing there, and continues to pitch. 1-1 pitch on the way here. Low and away. Count now 2-1. Three, 1 is the count. As Hackle pops one up shallow right field. Right fielder successfully catches the ball in his glove. Doesn't make a big show about it. Containing his emotions as the second out of the inning is recorded. Little D, hurry back now. We are dying in this van of thirst here. Do your best. Omar, remember, when you're doing bands, keep that elbow stable. Attaboy. Ball one to Timberlake, who homered last inning to start a 2-run inning for Team Austria as he takes ball low and away. 2-0 count here. Similarly, in a comfortable 2-0 count here. I wonder what he's thinking right now. As Dobretsky delivers ball in the dirt, 3-0. Pitch on the way. Ball 4. 4 in a row for Timberlake. Walking down to first. And 2-out walk issued here by Poland. And pinch hitter now for Team Austria, number 31, Philip Lasnik. Pinch hitting for Sammy Hackle. Danke, Little Lee. Du bist der Beste. Now get out of here. Grounds one to short here. Shortstop takes it himself on the bag. And that's the end of top of the fifth. Score remaining 11-1. Austria with a 10-run lead. As we know, 10 runs over 7 innings is the mercy rule here in Europe, international rules. Looking to continue his success. Mr. Zimmerle pitching quite a good game right now, heading into the bottom of the fifth. And some action in the Austrian bullpen. Cuban sensation Omar Duenas doing some band work, getting ready. Simile working on a 1-run, 5-hit stat line here into the bottom of the fifth inning. Austria with a strong offensive showing thus far in this game. 11 runs on 10 hits, only committing 2 errors, as Poland 1 run, 5 hits with 6 errors, obviously not helping their cause at this point. Stepping into the box now, leading off the bottom of the fifth, first baseman Dominik Golepski. Some defensive changes for Team Austria as Rafi Meyer substituting for Ferdinand Obed in center field.
Can you zoom to Rafi? Hey.
Foul ball.
Can you zoom to Rafi?
Similarly, doing a good job of getting ahead here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Working to number 2 hitter Dominik Golepski, one of the stronger bats for the Polish national team. Winds and delivers. Curveball in the dirt. 1-1 count. God bless you, Stefan. Please do not sneeze in the van again. Foul ball. Looked to be a changeup from Zimmerle, catching Dominik Golepski out in front. Count now at 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two count. Pitch from Zimmerle. Strike 3 call the inside corner, painting it like a modern day Michelangelo. Once again, just want to update the fans on a couple defensive changes from Team Austria. Rafi Meyer in center field for Obed, and Felix Lasnik in right field.
Hey, can you zoom to the right fielder sometime too? Yeah, he's new too. What's last week's
Strike swinging. Felix Lasnik, number 31, now playing for Team Austria in the defense. Felix Lasnik in left field. Obviously, just giving a little camera time to him right now, as we highlighted Maximilian Wenger as a hit deep to left field, and that one is gone. Home run from number 9, Jakub Vocek. And second home run of the tournament here, second home run of the game. It looks as if everyone has saved the best for last. Jakub Vocek squaring one up there after Zimle home run in the 4th inning. Polen answers back an inning later with a home run of their own. Obviously, score still substantial lead for the Austrians, 11-2. Ball hit hard to left field. 2-1 count. Not surprised, sitting in a hitter's count there. Pitching visit now, mound visit from pitching coach Christian Tomsic, talking with Zimle, looking to lift his spirits a little bit and give Omar Duenas a little time. As we were highlighting the defensive substitution for Team Austria, Jakub Vocek homers to left field on a 2-1 pitch, and Klemen Strakowski, manager for the team, out to talk to Zimle. It looks as if there will be indeed a pitching change. Duenas coming in for Zimle. Solid day's work for the young man as he records 4 1/3 innings work, 2 runs, 6 hits, and putting his team in a good position to win this game. Omar Duenas into pitch for Mr. Felix Zimle. (11-2) game now here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Let's see how Omar Duenas responds, and let's see how Poland chooses to go about their business here. Due up to hit the relief pitcher is number 53, Milos Pasroki. Some Polska power here in the bottom of the 5th inning as Poland is able to tack another run on the board, cutting the lead now 11-2. Duenas comes set and delivers. Strike in the zone. Count 0-1. Milos Pasroki looking to get something started here in the bottom of the 5th for Team Poland. Grounds out to short. Second out of the inning. That's what you like to see from your reliever here in this situation. You've got a 9-run lead. No need to give the opposing team any momentum. Fill up the strike zone. Let them hit the ball. Let them put them in play. You got a defense. They want something to do. They're not out there just looking pretty. Trust me on that one. Ball hit. Foul on the right side. And Saito able to camp under and record the out. Thus ending the bottom of the 5th inning. 11-2 game. Top of the 6th coming your way. And we've got some activity in the Austrian bullpen. Mikkel Jäger advising a young number 33 bullpen coach, Mikkel Jäger. Just yesterday he was catching for the team, and now he is advising some catch. Dabrowski looking to get back to work here in the top of the 6th, working against Philip Eckel, first baseman, playing currently second base. Correct that. And he fouls one back. Count now 0-1. Excellent job by my crew here at Athletics TV, hanging with everything we're throwing out there right now. Ball in the dirt. Stefan Herzog, if you're listening, and I know you are, great job today. Ball taken low and away, 2-1. Just kidding, Stefan. You're fired. Little D, you've been promoted. You've got Stefan's job, so get over here, turn some dials, and get nuts. Two-one pitch taken for a strike. And strikeout recorded from Dabrowski. First out in the inning here. Some Polska power here on the mound as Dabrowski records the first out of the inning. As Krzysztof Hosha takes the ball in the dirt. Big swing and a miss. Brings the count now to 1-1. Ground ball hit the third baseman. Belovs flips it over. Second out of the inning. What happened to you, cameraman? I think you spent a little bit too much time in the sun as number 12, right fielder Maximilian Wenger steps into the box here with 2 outs. And I think someone is trying to steal the tires off the van right now. Oh, no, it's just Miriam. Miriam, get out of here. Yes, he did. He went around. Strike two here. Counted 0-2. Please do not steal our tires. We do not want to be sitting on hubcaps. Then we cannot be mobile and head to potentially more tournaments, such as some league play in the BLA August 15th. Athletics Bulls. Be there. As a line drive is hit in a 6-hole. Impressive 2-out hitting from Maximilian Wenger. As we've seen all day, 2-out hitting has been crucial, not only in this game, but in an earlier game. Spain, Great Britain, which resulted in a victory for the Spanish national team, securing them a first-place spot in this group. Great Britain, obviously, with a 2-1 record, good enough to finish in second. And Team Polen and Team Austria right now battling for that third-place spot as Dabrowski misses upstairs, count 1-0. Checks the runner. Slide step to the plate. Outer half. Breaking pitch misses. Catcher checking in on Mr. Wenger as the count is now 2-0 to leadoff man Mo Scheiker. A young, prospering, flourishing talent from Wiener Neustadt. Misses away once again. Count 3-0. Not giving Mr. Scheiker anything good to hit right here. 3-0 pitch on its way. Strike on the outer half. Count now at 3-1. And what a surprise. Lucas Scheiker crushing another cigarette as ball four. Sorry. Strike two is thrown. Count now full. Want to thank my crew once again. Ball four. And puts runners on first and second. And mound visit now for the Polish national team. Looking like there is a pitching change on the horizon. And yes, it will be. Reliever Mikola Dabrowski, his day is over. And coming into pitch, the designated hitter, number 0, Maciej Wróblewski. Let's see what he can do for his Polish team here. 11-2 game here in the top of the 6th. Runners on first and second base. Mr. Seidel awaiting his chance to schlag something here. Our crew searching currently for an interview candidate. The door is open, literally, as you've seen, to anyone who wants to come into the car. So, no, not you, little D. We don't want to talk to you. Please. Hey. I've already fired one van member. You're next on the list, buddy. We'll send you right back to that McDonald's where we found you. Okay? Mark Seidel up at the plate here. Strike one taken. Wróblewski delivers the 0-1 pitch, and it is smacked into right field. Right fielder calmly, confidently records the out. And that does it for the top of the 6th inning here. Duenas toes the rubber, takes the sign from catcher Sammy Hackle. Delivers the first pitch. Low for a ball to Radstov Satya. And now joining us in the passenger seat is softball legend Martina, the one and only. Martina, tell us a little bit about softball in Austria and give us your impressions of this tournament thus far.
Well, softball in Austria is growing. We're having more teams every year. We're having 2 leagues, and we're about to have the Final Four at the second weekend of September. With the teams are not decided yet. There's still a few more weekends to go, and yeah, we'll see who can take the title this year. And in the second league, there are 6 teams I'm sure about, and they're also fighting really hard and improving every year too. So we're pretty happy about how softball and the youth is starting to implement some force into our league.
Well said. As you mentioned, the youth development very important as Omar Duenas misses upstairs, bringing the count now to 2-0. Can you tell us a little bit about the softball national team program and how the team is developing?
Well, we got a new head coach this year. His name is Lawrence Allen. He's a New Zealander that lives in Prague for a few years already. He started a new program with us with the seniors. But he also got the chance to go to the clubs and work with all the players in Austria. And we finished 9th at the European Championships this year after a tough battle against the Swedish team and unfortunately a loss also to Czech Republic. 9th was the best result we could get this year. We won twice to Germany, which was important for us, of course, and then for the 9th place, beat France in a pretty cool game. And the youth is going to start this September. There are still a few things that have to be decided, but we are going to continue to improve the youth also on the national team level. So we'll see what will happen in the future. I think we're in a good way. Learning, that's the most important thing, and improving.
Of course, and it can't be said enough about how important it is for these young players, baseball or softball, to be exposed to as much playing time as possible. And with that, a quick pitch balk advances the runner to second, and then followed subsequently by a 4-pitch walk, bringing up number 62 catcher Jacek Wilkie. Poland looking to make something happen as a strike is thrown at the belt to Mr. Wilk. So thank you, Martina. And we wish you good luck for the rest of your season and good luck with the development of the youth and national softball team in Austria. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And with that, foul ball down the third baseline. Count now. 0-2 count here as Stefan Herzog throws a brick at my head. Geez, Stefan. Take it easy, bud. I can't actually fire you. Mr. Duenas looking to get out of a little jam here in the bottom of the sixth inning. 0-2 count to Jacek Wilk. Runners on first and second. Comes set. Delivers. And a flare is hit over Mr. Echo's head. And there will be no play made as a flare single from Jacek Wilk loads the bases here for Team Polen. As number 9, Masha Suchik, shortstop, steps in here. Polen threatening here with a potential big inning on the horizon with a bases loaded here. 1-0 in the dirt. Some activity in the Austrian bullpen as number 33 getting ready for Team Austria here. Strike one taken. Nicholas Schottler from the Vienna Metro Stars, young player, getting ready now in the bullpen for Team Austria as Duenas misses low, bringing the count now to 2 balls and 1 strike. Ball 3 in the dirt. Count now at 3-1. Three-one count here as he laces one in the 4-hole. Single brings home the third one for Poland. And shortstop Matthias Suchek keeps the line moving there with a single with the base loaded, making the score 11-3, bringing up Maciek Woblecki. Time is called. And manager Clement Shikowski out to the mound here. Potential pitching change in the works. With the bases loaded here in the bottom of the sixth, 11-3 ball game. No outs. Poland threatening for a big inning, and there will be a pitching change. Day is done for Mr. Duenas as Nicholas Schottler will take the hill here. Very young player, 17-year-old Nicholas Schottler, looking to help his team here, number 33. (11-3) ball game here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Poland working now with bases loaded, trying to get something going for them. Young relief pitcher Nicholas Schottler looking to get Team Austria out of a jam here in the bottom of the sixth with the bases loaded. This commentator is quite satisfied with the work he has done here and the work of his crew. Once again, I want to thank Athletics TV for bringing you the best broadcasting south of the North Pole. Really proud of you guys. Cameraman Steven Johnson, we're going to check in with him, make sure that he's still alive. Stefan, please. What happened to you? Steven, what can you say about Stefan Herzog in 3 words or less? Good reaction there, bud. Oh. Once again, man of many words, Steven Johnson. Stick to the zoom-ins. And Mr. Nicholas Schottler trying to get it done here. Nicholas Schottler from the Vienna Metro Stars. Working now with the bases loaded to leadoff man Maciek Fabletsky. Comes set and delivers a pitch to Hackle. Tough pitch there. 1-0 count. And Schadler comes set and delivers. And a ball is hit to shortstop. Scheiker over to second. And no play at first. And that will bring in 2 runs here on the throwing error from Philip Eckel. And Clemens Chakowski out. Potential obstruction here from the base runner. Let's see what he has to say and what him and the umpire have to discuss. The throw from Eckel. Too much for Bickle to handle. Coach Chakowski just checking with the umpire, making sure that there was no obstruction on the play, not allowing Philip Eckel to fire a clean throw to first base. And with that, the score is now 11-5. Team Polen cutting into Austria's lead here. Out recorded on second base. 2 runs score. 1 on the play, 1 on the throwing error from Eckel. And with that, we have 1 out with a runner on first as first baseman Dominik Golepski stepping into the box, looking to keep the line moving here for his team. Nicholas Schottler doing his job, inducing a ground ball. Defense only able to turn 1 out from the play, but at this point, outs for runs, not a bad trade-off. Trying to get their team back in the dugout, trying to get this momentum, potential momentum-changing inning in the books. 11-5 ball game here in the bottom of the 6th. Lots of emotion, lots of passion here from both teams. As we've seen all tournament, these players, some of the best from their country, playing and representing their nation. Wroblewski leads off first as Golepski takes a pitch outside for a strike. Count now at 0-1. Schottler working out of the stretch. Takes the sign, comes set. And the runner is off. Strike taken low. No play at second. Stolen base from Wroblewski. Puts a runner in scoring position now as the count is 0-2 to Golepski. Strike 3, big hack from first baseman Dominik Gillespie, and the out is recorded. Big strikeout there from pitcher Nicholas Schottler, recording the second out of the inning as Jakob Wojciech steps into the box. As we know, Jakob homered last inning against starting pitcher Felix Simile, and he's looking to drive the ball here as ball up in the zone taken. Out 1-0. Ball low, 2-0. Hackle scrambles. Single to center field. Meyer pops up, and cutoff man is hit. And Jakob Wojciech able to smack a single into center field. Cutting the lead now to 11-6 here. Runner scoring from second on the single. And with 2 outs, third baseman Milos Rocky will try to keep the line moving here. Line drive hit into right field. Single from Mr. Milos Pasroki. The Polish hitter starting to get to relief pitcher Nicholas Schottler with 2 back-to-back line drive hits. Young pitcher Nicholas Schottler doing his best to get out of this inning. Polen mounting a bit of a comeback here with 4 runs in the 6th. Pickoff, safe at second. Sash comes set. Schottler. Strike 1 taken. 0-1 count here to number 13, Kasper Kaminski. And bloop single, not able to be caught by diving right fielder. Play at third base. Slides in. Runner at second. And let's backtrack here for a second. Right field single from Kasper Kaminski, unable to be caught from the diving Maximilian Wenger, allows the runner from second, Jakob Wojciech, to score easily. Mitsos Patsroki advances to third, and on the throw to third allows Kasper Kaminski to advance to second, and with that, the lead is now cut to 11-7. If this tournament has been anything, it's been exciting, and this game right in line with the rest. 11-7 here in the bottom of the 6th. Runners in scoring position for number 15, Radstov Sacha, as he takes strike 1 low and inside. Schottler trying to prevent any further damage here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Lifts and fires to the plate. And another ball hit to the right side. Eckel fields it and fires over to first, recording the 3rd out of the inning, but not before the Polish team can strike for 5 runs in the bottom of the 6th, cutting the lead to 11-7. Due up next inning for Team Austria, Rafi Meyer, Sammy Hackel, and Lucas Bickel. We'll check right back with you in a few moments. And just checking in on some other group play around Europe. Ukraine with a 6-4 lead over Lithuania in Group D. And the other game in Group D, 10-0 Czech over Belgium in the third inning. Umpire signifying to the Polish dugout, no one outside. Take a seat, rest those legs. Rafi Meyer takes the ball low and away, 1-0. Some activity in the Austrian bullpen. Moritz Scheiker getting warm as Rafi flares one into shallow left field. Center fielder unable to make the catch. Rafi aggressively turning, sliding into second base, and he is safe. So what appeared to be a routine pop-up, unable, some miscommunication potentially between the left fielder and shortstop, and some aggressive base running from Rafi Meyer. Rafi, why don't you do that for us with the Athletics? But no big deal. Runner on second for Austria, looking to take back a couple runs that they surrendered last inning. Sammy Hackle stepping into the box now with a runner in scoring position. Takes a strike at the belt. Count 0-1. Pitcher comes set and spins. Swing and a miss from Sammy Hackle here, bringing the count to 0-2. Top of the seventh here. Runner on second, 0-2 count to Sammy Hackle. Curveball misses upstairs, bringing the count to 1-2. Relief pitcher Wroblewski trying to get his team back in the dugout as he delivers the 1-2 to Sammy Hackle, induces a ground ball to shortstop. Rafi Meyer takes off, and the out is made at first base. Aggressive running from Rafi Meyer, advances to third on the ground ball to shortstop. First out of the inning is made, bringing up number 48, first baseman Lucas Bickle. Runner on third base, one out. Ball upstairs, 1-0 count for Bickle. Two-0 count here as the fastball misses upstairs. From the windup, swings through a pitch, 2-1. Big swing on the 2-0 pitch. Two-one pitch here on the way to Bickle. Takes a pitch on the corner, 2-2. Oh, crosses up the catcher there. Or catcher couldn't stay down on the curveball. 3-2. Good pitch there, but obviously with the catcher popping up and down, can't give that call here. Full count, and the pitch misses inside. Ball 4. Runners on the corners now for number 31, Felix Lasnik. Pitch on the way. Ball one in the duet for Mr. Felix Lasnik. Foul ball down the left field line. Out in front of that one. Count now at 1-1. Top of the 7th inning here in Wells. Austria doing its best to tack on to their 11-7 lead here. Curveball for a strike. Brings the count to 1-2. Both teams right now with 12 hits apiece. Poland obviously suffering a couple unearned runs on some errors. Swing and a miss on a pitch up in the zone. Recording the second out of the inning. Relief pitcher Wróblewski trying to get out of some tough circumstances here in the top of the 7th as Philip Eckel steps up to the plate. Fastball, inside corner, 1-0 count. Bickle taking his lead off first as Eckel doing his best here. Throw over to first. Keeping an eye on him. Got to check on that pie every now and then in the oven. Ball in the dirt, blocked by Jacek Wilk. Not trying to surrender anything here. Meyer taking his lead off third base. Runners on the corners. Count it 2-0. Line drive hit directly to the first baseman. Eckel squares it up, unfortunately, right into first baseman's glove, recording the third out of the inning. That's life, ladies and gentlemen. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Sometimes those squanchy duck farts land in and the line drives are caught. Not much you can do. That's the tale of the yin and the yang, the Semidulian and the Fickeldulian. We'll check right back with you, bringing you the bottom of the 7th inning, presented by Athletics TV. Adrian Mularcic takes strike one here as Nicholas Schatler delivers ball one in the dirt, 1-1 count here, and it's chopped foul. One-two count here. Curveball hit down the line, foul. 1-2 count here. We'll do it again. Polen trying to cut into that lead as they did last inning, putting up 5 runs. Takes a pitch up and in, bring the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. And hit by pitch with 2-2 count. Schottler surrenders hit by pitch, putting Adrian Mulacic on first base. Bringing up catcher Jacek Wilk here with no outs and a runner on first base in the bottom of the 7th inning. You don't expect anything less from a game of this magnitude here. Last game in the group play here in Wells. Every game has been exciting and thrilling, and Schottler misses inside. Count 1-0. Austria leading at one point 11-1. Score stands now 11-7. Fastball in the inside corner, bring the count to 1-1. Pitcher takes the sign, comes set, delivers. Fouled straight back by Jacek Wilk. Shout out to one of our favorite players in the youth system at the Athletics Baseball Club, Sebastian Hotza. Really a fantastic young man. Emil Schäfer and Michael Fordinger also here, but, you know, I don't know what they're doing. Are you guys drinking beer? You can't drink beer. You're 8 years old. Jesus. As the ball is fouled away. Stefan, we have to tell you so many times, don't give beer to the kids. I thought I fired you. What are you still doing here? One-two count here in the bottom of the 7th. Curveball put into play. Schottler makes the backhand and fires to first. Schottler turning, but I believe having no target to throw to at second base, records the out at first. Ground ball advances the base runner to second here. We've got 1 out with number 1, Matt Suschek, up to the plate here. Runner in scoring position with 1 out in the bottom of 7th here, as the young Vienna pitcher looks to deliver a ball low, 1-0. If you're going to miss down. Not a bad spot there. Not a bad pitch. 1-0 pitch. Runner takes his lead off second base. Delivers. A strike on the inner half. Count now 1-1. The fans are here and sitting down. Eating ice cream, some of them. Ball. Two on one count here to Matthias Suchik, runner on second base. Bottom of the 7th inning. 11-7 game in Wells, brought to you by Athletics TV. Checks the runner again. Delivers. Ball in the outer half. Count now at 3-1. No activity in the Austria bullpen. Strike called. Bring the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes here. Full count now. Payoff pitch on its way. And hits his second batter of the inning on a 3-2 curveball. Evo Shield, saving elbows every day. And shins. And providing some fantastic dry fit gear. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Runners on first and second as leadoff man, Macia Roblewski, steps into the box, pitcher for the Polish national team. Potentially could be the impetus in this inning as he swings through a pitch from Nicholas Schadler. Strike one. Could he be the catalyst? Could he be the impetus? We'll see. 0-1 count here as Schadler delivers. Pitch up and away. Safe! Snap throw to first from Sammy Hackle. Working in unison with his first baseman, Lucas Bickle, commentator, now becoming a spectator. Tandem of Sammy Hackle and Lucas Bickle attempting to backpick the runner at first, unsuccessful. As the spin from Schadler sends the base runner scrambling at second base. Ball smoked into left field. Caught on the run by Felix Lasnik. Records the second out of the inning. Squared up by Roblewski right into the glove of the left fielder for Team Austria. Some hard hit balls in this game, some finding the gaps, some over the fence, others directly to the defenders. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Runners on first and second for first baseman Dominik Golewski. Takes a curveball for a strike. 0-1. Let's see what he can do here after striking out last at bat, looking to bounce back. And grounds the ball to third base, wisely stepping on the bag. And Schadler avoids any further damage here in the bottom of the 7th inning, bringing up Team Austria in the top of the 8th. Be right back with you after these.
Hello.
There's Emil Schiffer. Michael, why don't you say something?
Grüß dich. Hello.
A couple youth players, spectators here in the crowds, in the stands, in the audience in Wales, as we bring to you top of the 8th inning. Team Austria up to the plate here as Christoph Husche steps into the box and swings through strike one. This game brought to you by Athletics TV. Tune in August 15th as the Athletics face off against the Hard Bulls and what should be a fantastic day of baseball. First, and second place teams in the West Division of the Baseball League Austria. And relief pitcher Robleski makes quick work of Christoph Huscha as he records the strikeout on 3 pitches, bringing up right fielder Maximilian Wenger here in the top of the 8th inning. Don't leave your garbage here, Ben Salzman. Jeez. Throw out your ice cream and the pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Count at 0-1. Ball upstairs, 1-1 count. Curveball taken for a ball. Looked to be a good pitch. Nice 12-6 action on that one. 2-1 count here. Comes back with the curveball, missing inside once again. Bringing the count now to 3 balls and 1 strike. Delivers. Fastball. 3-2 count for Maximilian Wenger, right fielder from Vienna, representing Team Austria here. Swings through a ball 4 at the letters. Frustrating as he was up in that count. Well done by relief pitcher Robleski to battle back there and record back-to-back strikeouts here in the top of the 8th inning. Looking to get his team back in the dugout, doing what they can, cutting into that 11-1 lead right now, 11-7 here in the top of the 8th. Scheiker takes strike 1 in the outer half. Shortstop Mo Scheiker. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Curveball upstairs taken for a ball. Count now at 1-1. Just want to thank all our viewers worldwide coming to us from the U.S. Ball low. Coming to us from Poland. Local fans here in Austria. Pleasure to be bringing you this game here. It's been some great baseball this week. Lots of emotion from these young men. Talented young players from all across Europe as Scheiker takes ball 3. 3-1 count. Some of the best and brightest players here representing each nation in this group play. Brought to you by Athletics TV live in Wells. Coming to you from the front seat of a 1993 Volkswagen van. It has been a pleasure to call these games in all my years of broadcasting. Ground ball up the middle, fielded by the second baseman. Throws over and is unable to record the out as Scheiker makes a turn and wisely goes back to first base. 7th error on the day for Team Poland as they try to chip away at that lead. Obviously, each potential out crucial here in the later part of the game. So errors only working to hinder their approaches to cut into that lead. Stepping into the box now, pitcher number 33, Nicholas Schottler. Takes the ball in the outer half. Count now at 1-0. Fouls went off to the right side, evening up the count now at 1 ball and 1 strike. If you tuned into any of my broadcasts, I believe I've mentioned that I've been in the business for anywhere from 6 to 114 years. So it's been a pleasure as the pitch is delivered and grounded up to the second baseman, flips to shortstop, according to the third out here in the top of the eighth. Polen looking to bounce back in the bottom of the eighth. We'll be right back with you. Delivers the pitch to the right side. No play for the right fielder. And first here in the bottom of the eighth inning, 12 hits apiece for each team. 7-7. Pitcher, leadoff man, doing his job on the mound. Delivers the 1-0-1 pitch. One count here. And shortstop Jakub Vucic is hit by a pitch on a 2-1 count here, bringing up number 53, third baseman Milos Pasroki. Strike one thrown on the lower half of the plate here. Curveball hooked over the third baseman's head. Runner advancing to third, sliding in, safe. Throw to second, gets away, and the shortstop will score. And it looks like they're waving him home. Pasrowski around third base, and he will score inside the park home run after a little bit of a snowball fight here from the Austrian baseball team, and that is a backbreaker here in the bottom of the eighth inning. Potential. Ooh, that one's got to hurt. 2 runs in on that play. What looked like to be a stand-up double. Check that. A close play at second is thrown into right field, and on the throwing error, both runs score. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a ball game here in the bottom of the eighth with no outs and a strike thrown from Nicholas Schottler. Defense a little too aggressive there. Ball taken, count now at 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2 thrown. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here to number 13, Kasper Kaminski, left fielder. Ball 3, taken low, and Team Austria here putting itself in quite a difficult situation. 11-9 in the bottom of the 8th. Strike taken at the knees. Nice pitch from Schadler there. Full count. Payoff pitch on the way. As Kaminski awaits the payoff pitch. Curveball. Ball 4 in the dirt. Checking. No, he did not go. And here comes manager Clement Shikowski calling time, mound visit. Going to talk with our cameraman, Stephen Johnson here. Stephen, could you break down the last play that led to the 2 runs for Team Polen?
I gotta say, it's like you said a little bit earlier. It kind of looked like a kindergarten, high school, middle school snowball fight you would see somewhere, where it snows. Great hit, by the Polish. But there, you can't be giving up free bases, especially in a game like this. We saw what happened yesterday to Poland when they had an 8-run lead going in the 8th, and they happened to lose in extras. And we'll hope, you can't do that when you're giving up bases. And, so it was a little just throwing the ball around too much, and they just need to, play catch. Part of the game. Throw the ball, catch the ball.
Well said there. I want to know what a kindergarten, high school, middle school is like. And good thing to know that it snows in places where there's snow. Anyway, with that being said, pitching change for Team Austria. Day is done for Nicolas Schadler. On the mound now, Moritz Scheiker from Wiener Neustadt. As it stands, 11 hits, 12 runs, 4 errors for the Austrian national team, 9 runs, 13 hits, 7 errors for the Polish national team. So definitely not what you would call a clean game of baseball, but exciting nonetheless. Well, now we'll give you some commentary from Sebastian Holzer. Sebastian, tu das auf Deutsch bitte for the Austrians and Germans listening in right now, and maybe a pair of Switzerland people. Sagst du mir einfach, was du früher gesagt hast?
Das okay.
Was steht's momentan?
Es steht gerade 11-9 im 8. Inning und 0 Outs und ein One-on-1.
Superb. Danke dir. Moritz Scheiker now on the mound, looking to induce a ground ball that will play best case scenario, trying to limit the damage here in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch, up and away. Sammy Hackle keeping an eye on the base runner. What an exciting game of baseball here. And what better way to cap off this 3-day tournament here, group play in Wells, presented to you by Athletics TV. Tune in August 15th as the Athletics play the Hard Bulls, the Bulls from Hard in Atnung. August 15th, Tuesday, 1 p.m. Be there or watch it live stream, which is why I'm plugging it. Anyway, exciting game here, bottom of the 8th inning. Scheiker looks in, takes the sign from his catcher, comes set. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball at the belt, 1-1 count. Throw to first. 1-1 count. Strike taken at the knees, bunt shown, pulled back. Strike called on the pitch. One-two count in favor of Mr. Scheiker. Off-speed pitch taken on the outer half, bringing the count now to 2-2. In the bottom of the 8th inning. Runner on first base. Polen threatening late in the game here as Scheiker delivers. Pitch at the knees. Taken. Close pitch there. Count is now full. Full count here. No outs. Bottom of the 8th inning. Exciting game of baseball here. And the payoff pitch. Strike! 3 called. Nice pitch there. Execution by Moritz Scheiker there. Recording the strikeout. And thus the first out in the bottom of this 8th inning. Due up now for the Polish national team. Number 3, Adrian Mularczyk with a runner on first. Scheiker takes a look, comes set. Healthy lead over there at first base. 1-0. Kaminsky leading off first base after being hit by a pitch in his previous at-bat. Sorry, walk. Healthy lead at first base. Ball fouled away. Count now 1-1 to Mularczyk. Ground ball down the third baseline, knocked down by Hosha, and he's unable to come up and make the play. The 5th error now for Team Austria. Now runners on first and second for catcher. Moritz Scheiker inducing a ground ball. Unfortunately, Horsha not able to. Jacek Wilk. Umpire looking to be in the zone. Hopefully Mr. Scheiker can work this to his advantage as he delivers and induces a ground ball to the shortstop. Jaeger flips over to second. No play at first. Mikael Jaeger in to play shortstop. Out recorded on second, putting runners on the corner here for Team Poland with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning as number 9 hitter Matthias Suchek steps into the box. Let's see what Poland does here and how they react with runners on the corners. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Fastball on the outer half. Count now at 0-1. Very exciting game of baseball here. 12 errors recorded between two teams at this point as he delivers 0-1 pitch. Curveball right back to the mound. Scheiker runs it over, flips, and records the 3rd out of the inning, preventing any further damage in the bottom of the 8th inning. 11-9 as it stands. Team Austria due up in the top of the 9th. Rafi Meyer, Sammy Hackle, Lucas Bickle looking to add some insurance runs in the top of the 9th inning. We'll check back in with you in a moment. Ukraine leading in their group 10-4 in the 7th inning against Lithuania is the team that Ukraine is beating. Earlier today, we saw Spain pull out a victory against Great Britain as curveball is taken in the dirt. Count now 1-0.
The Czech are leading Belgium 14-0.
4th inning, 14-0 for the Czech Republic over Belgium as the fastball is lined into the glove and thrown over. Hard hit ball on the ground from Rafi Meyer. First out of the top of the 9th inning. As I mentioned earlier, Spain finishing after 3 days with a record of 3-0, securing a first-place victory for the young Spaniards. Team Great Britain, after a strong showing in day 1, comeback victory in game 2 against Poland. Unfortunately losing today to Spain with a record of 2-1, they are in 2nd place. Ball 1 taken for Mr. Hackle. Strike 1 here. Strike 2 to follow. 0-2 pitch. Low. Bounced in the dirt. Count out 1-2. Austria and Poland battling here for that 3rd place spot. 11-9, top of the 9th here, 1 out. Both teams desperate for a win as the pitch is thrown. Ball, close pitch there, 2-2. Pitcher works out of the windup and delivers a 2-2 pitch. Curveball swung through and recording the 2nd out of the inning. Nice pitch there from relief pitcher Rablowski. 2nd out of the inning here, bringing up Lucas Pickel, first baseman for Team Austria. Pitcher works and delivers. Foul ball, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on the way. Bickle awaiting. Curveball upstairs. Big hook from the Polish pitcher. Misses upstairs. Close pitch there, taken on the corner. Count now, 2-1. Poland trying to get out of this inning and mount a final attack offensively as he delivers a 2-1 pitch. And it is smacked into center field, shallow center. Running in and makes a terrific catch. Losing his hat in the process, but catching the ball. And the center fielder, let's highlight him right now. Pavel Shaika, pitcher in yesterday's game, worked on a no-hitter into the 8th. Unfortunately taken out. And Poland lost that game late, extra innings. But he is here to play. Makes a terrific catch on the run, leaving his feet and getting his team back in the dugout, hoping to mount a last bottom of the 9th inning attack here in Wales. 2 up for the Polish team. Top of the order. What else could you ask for? The Polish prince doing whatever he can, sacrificing his body, losing his hat, donating money to charity. What a great guy.
Kappe? Mine Kappe. Mine Kappe.
Jungs.
Weiter geht's mit Maciej Wróblewski. Pitcher, bitte Nummer 9. Zeichnung aus Österreich.
Alle vorhalten, für, let's go!
im 9. Inning, Tyrone auf der zweiten. Und dann schlägt EuroU23. One ball, two strikes. Runner auf der dritten und zweiten Base. 0 out im 9. Inning. 8-9 für Österreich.
Holly, apologies for any technical difficulties. 1-2 pitch here. And it's singled into center. That's going to drop, bringing in the 10th run. And Poland, back-to-back hits. Single flared into center field. Once again, with 2 strikes, Mr. Scheiker up in the count and can't put these hitters away here. Some impressive 2-strike approaches here for the Polish hitters. Props to them. And with that, runners on the corners, tying run on third base, winning run on first base. No outs here as third baseman Milos Pasroki steps into the box here. Nerves definitely playing a part here for both teams. Let's see how this one plays out. Number 53 awaiting the first pitch as Mr. Scheiker. Sammy Hackle giving the first and third signs to his infield in case there's a potential stolen base as the runner stand on first and third. Scheiker comes set. Runner breaks. Hackle fakes the throw. And with that, tying run on third, winning run on second, no outs here. And if you're Team Poland, you're liking your chances. One 0 count here as Scheiker steps off, and it looks as if one 0 pitch here on the way from Moritz Scheiker, and he delivers, and it is grounded back to the pitcher. He checks the runner over to first, recording the first out of the inning. Nicely done by Moritz Scheiker, checking the runner back to third and getting himself 1 out. And with the runners on second and third here, Mr. Kasper Kaminski, number 13 left fielder, will bat. This commentator's opinion, an intentional walk would load the bases, putting Team Austria in a potential double play situation, but it looks as if that's what they're going to do here. Going to put Mr. Kaminski on to load the bases, which would bring up Pavel Shchaikia, the Polak Prince, pitcher from yesterday, making a fantastic play last inning for his team defensively, and he's going to get a chance to tie and potentially win this game here. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded here, 1 out. Team Austria obviously looking for a ground ball here to turn 2. Infield, corners in, middle playing double play depth, and middle's in, yes, correction there. Infield is up. Obviously, with that tying run on third base, pivotal out must be made at the plate. Real thriller here going into the bottom of the 9th inning. 1 out. Polish Prince at the plate. Pavel takes the first pitch and bunts it foul. Looks like they were going for the safety squeeze there, but not a good idea, in my opinion, with the force play at home, as the quick flip to the plate would obviously record that out with the force play at home. 0-1 count. Scheiker comes set and delivers. Pavel once again squaring around, taking a ball in the outer half. 1-1. If he's going to put this bunt down, he's really got to place it down the lines. Pitcher will be able to flip to home, and depending on the speed of the base runner, maybe recorded an out at first as well, but obviously eyes on the runner at third as he is the tying run in this situation. Winning run taking his lead off second. And the pitch. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes a ball low. Count 2-1. Close pitch there. Seen it called earlier in this game, but not in this scenario. 2-1 count. Mr. Scheiker comes set and delivers. Fastball, and it's fouled straight back. Obviously the pitch he was looking for, a 2-1 count. You're expecting that fastball, and he put a good swing on it. Unfortunately, just missing it, fouling it straight back. 2-2 count here in the bottom of the 9th inning as Scheiker working against Pavel. 2-2 count here. Let's see what he does. Delivers a pitch. Curveball. Hit to second, shallow fly, pop-up, infield fly. Batter is out, obviously. And catches the Polish hitter out in front with an off-speed pitch. Well done there. Nerves of Steel is able to deliver the second out of the inning with the infield playing in. Nerves of Steel from the pitcher on executing that pitch. And now, ladies and gentlemen, with 2 outs here, stepping up to the plate, Adrian Muracic, tying run on third as he takes ball 1 low and away. Tying run on third as Mr. Jakub Vucic leads off second, potential game-winning run. Strike 1 taken, 1-1 count here. You couldn't ask for a more dramatic setup here in the bottom of the 9th. 11-10 ball game. And it is chopped foul. And he is behind now in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. But what we've seen so far, this inning especially, with back-to-back-to-back hits with 2 strikes. Curious to see as how Mr. Scheiker approaches this. Up in the count, 1-2. Adrian Muracic awaiting the 1-2 pitch. Comes set and delivers. Curveball, and he pops it up into foul territory. Bickle going back and unable to make the catch. Looks like he lost it in the light potentially. And we'll do it again here, 1-2. Moritz Scheiker up in the count now, 1-2, delivering a pitch to Adrian Muracic. Aims and fires. Ball in the dirt. Count now 2-2. 2-2 count here, bottom of the 9th. 11-10, tying run on third, winning run on second. Scheiker delivers the pitch. Curveball hits the batter. Heartbreaking backbreaker right there. He hits in the tying run with 2 strikes, and that one has got to hurt. You can hear it around the stadium. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've seen 2 out hitting here, you've seen some questionable pitching calls as Austria hits another batter with 2 strikes here. Curveball on the inside corner. As the game is now tied, winning run 90 feet away on third base. Jakub Vucic wants to score here. Clement Shikowski out to talk to the umpire, potentially appealing the batter leaning into the pitch, but I don't think that was the case as Mr. Scheiker missed his spot on the inner half with the curveball. And the game is now tied. The winning run 90 feet away as catcher Jacek Wilk steps into the box here. And ladies and gentlemen, this one is a thriller. Strike 1. Oh, 1 count here to Jacek Wilk. Low and away misses. Count now 1-1. Team Poland putting up 2 runs here in the bottom of the 9th inning to tie the game. And with bases loaded, they've only got one thing on their mind here. Curveball swung through. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. If I'm Team Austria, I know what pitch I'm not calling in this situation as the count stands 1-2. Jacek Wilk steps out of the box. Team Polen on its feet. Pass ball. Play at the plate here. And Team Polen wins on a wild pitch. Coming back here in the ninth to score 3 runs. And after a single, a double, a single, 2 outs quickly recorded by Team Austria, a hit by pitch, and a pass ball turns out to be the demise for Team Austria here in this tournament as they drop the game 12-11 in the bottom of the ninth after leading 11-1 earlier in the game. With a 1-2 count, Moritz Scheiker unable to execute, and a heartbreaking loss for Team Austria here. Final score, 12-11, Team Polen finishing this tournament in 3rd place. Stat line here, 12 runs, 16 hits, 7 errors for Team Polen. Team Austria, 11 runs, 12 hits, 5 errors. Definitely not what you would call a clean game of baseball. Nonetheless, extremely thrilling and exciting. A pleasure to call this game. Athletics TV, right there in the midst of the action. Want to thank all the viewers out there for watching and tuning in. It was a pleasure to bring you these games Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. What a way to end the tournament. A walk-off win on a wild pitch, I believe, after being up in the count 1-2. But props to Poland as they fell behind in this inning into 3 counts of 1-2 or 0-2, and some impressive 2-strike hitting from these Polish players here. And unfortunate, tough luck for the Austrian players. It was a pleasure to broadcast. Thank you once again. And Johannes Godler will give you the closing interview here with a representative of Team Polen and Team Austria. Just waiting on you, Johannes. And my crew here thanks you. Stefan Herzog, Lucas Scheiker, David Taxacker, Stephen Johnson on the camera, technical crew, as I just mentioned. This is Ryan Rupp signing off here. Thank you very much, and have a good night.
Wróblewski.
We are here with Mr. Wróblewski, who finished this game on the mound, did an amazing job over 3.1 innings, only giving up 1 hit, few base on balls, but no runs. How could you stay so strong on the mound?
Jak udało Ci się przez cały mecz tak dobrze miotać, dokończyć dla nas mecz?
Chciałem, żeby moja drużyna wygrała i po prostu chciałem zachować spokój. Wszystko robiłem to dla drużyny po prostu.
I wanted to remain calm and just get a W for our team and for Poland.
Now you guys go as a 3rd place team to Brno. You guys play against Russia, you play against Slovakia, and you play against Ukraine. What are your goals there for the last 3 games in Brno?
Jakie są? Gramy teraz następne mecze z Rosją, Ukrainą i Słowacją i jedziemy do Brna jutro. Jakie są nasze cele przez następne 2-3 dni?
Chcemy po prostu wygrać te 3 mecze, żeby nie zawieść kraju, bo tutaj mieliśmy wczoraj zwycięski mecz i po prostu go przegraliśmy. Dlatego musimy to odrobić i pokazać, że jesteśmy naprawdę dobrzy.
We want to just win the, like we had one game yesterday and we blew it up, so we could not lose this one, and just because we think we're way better and we're gonna go to Brno and prove that we're the best.
You guys now have the best chance to finish 9th. What will the game plan be to win games like this and maybe not to lose games like yesterday?
Teraz jedyne co możemy osiągnąć to jest 9. miejsce i co zrobimy tak, żeby wygrywać jak dzisiaj, a nie jak przegrywać jak wczoraj.
No, musimy mieć na pewno dużo energii, to na bank, takiej pozytywnej energii i po prostu nie patrzeć na błędy, skupić się na pałce, odbijać, zachować też spokój, to przede wszystkim.
We just need to remain calm and pick everybody up on the team. We don't get mad at each other, just play ball and play our best. Just go there and get another W.
It was good to have you guys here in Wels, Austria. I hope you had a good time. Thanks a lot for your time. And once again, congratulations to this great comeback win, which of course wasn't an easy one. Thank you guys at home. We will broadcast from Brno as well, but unfortunately not with our great athletics crew. Thanks again to everybody who was involved in this. Thank you guys at home for watching. You guys want to say bye too to the camera?
Bye. Hey, Poland's gonna win 9th place for real. We're gonna do it.
Thanks guys and have a good one.